Yeah, I was muted. Sorry for that. So, hello again, fellow Planeswalkers. Here we are again for another Zendikar Rising Draft. So, as usual, we'll go through all the picks, all the gameplay. I'll explain the best as I can my thought process. I'll try to be as beginner friendly as I can. Okay, and yeah, that's basically the idea here. If you don't know me, I am Diogo. I'm on this journey to improve in Magic and to help others improve in Magic. I hope to. One thing that I really value in Magic is its community, and I want to provide to that community in a way that improves everyone. So I get to be a better player by providing content to the community and to help out the community. So yeah, this is a lifelong journey. Of course, this is not something that will happen from one day to the next, right? But I guess that by helping each other out, we'll definitely get there. Of course, one of my beliefs is that Magic strategy cross relates a lot with the strategy for life, right? And given that, we'll also discuss from time to time how heuristics that we find in Magic are also applicable in everyday life. You can, if you're interested on keeping up with what I'm doing, or you just want to chat about something or ask for my opinion on something or wherever, you can also find me besides on Twitch, of course. You can also find me on Twitter and on Instagram under the name Diogo Japin, but you can find links on my about section on Twitch. So without further ado, let's actually start with the gameplay, shall we? Okay, let me just dampen a bit the Spotify sound. I guess it's a bit too loud, maybe. I just want to have it as something akin to background noise. Let me just lower it a bit. See if this works. Okay, that was a test. Sorry about that. Okay, so by the way, actually we can just remind ourselves about the article that we reviewed on Sunday. Let me just get back to that. Full screen desktop, and the article was 6 heuristics Paulo Vitor Dam da Rosa. So on Sunday we reviewed this article. I actually have it recorded, and I provided the recording of it on my YouTube channel. So just reviewing very quickly, because this is one of the key principles of deliberate practice, and which is the method that I'm employing on learning Magic, on learning any other skill that is complex enough to be developed. So the deliberate, and what do I mean by deliberate practice? The idea is really to practice consistently, consciously, and try to think about it multiple times so that it is committed to your working memory. And there are several small strategies that can further potentiate your practice. Right, something like have a healthy lifestyle, eat well, and take good care of your sleep. Also, reviewing for a short while before going to bed some of the components. It's something that also helps on consolidating information and knowledge, because it's during sleep that during sleep it's the moment when you consolidate most of your knowledge. So if you have bad sleep, that's already an hindrance against your personal development. Okay, so very quickly. You should first play a land, then attack, then cast your spells. Okay, this makes sense. The thing about the land, it's slightly different, but we'll try to do this. Again, I won't go over them in full length. I'm just reviewing them so that we can all get into the groove, be reminded of what they mean. Okay, so that we apply them during practice. And then sideboarded games are much more interactive than game ones. I still feel like Spotify is too loud. Something like this. I cannot even hear my thoughts. Christ. Okay, this works. Sideboarded games are much more interactive than game ones, of course. Game ones we're trying to be more proactive. Okay, makes sense. We'll actually just play best of one draft, a best of one draft. So this is not as relevant. What we need to consider is focus on having a plan. Because if we just have game one, we need to be as proactive as we can. Then quantity decks, mulligan worse than quality decks. This is something useful to keep in mind. It all depends if we are building around some key strategy, some key cards. For example, let's say we draft a Roost of Drakes deck. Maybe we want to potentiate that card, so we might want to mulligan more. If we do something like what we did on Sunday, which was Boros aggro deck, Warriors deck, we want quantity over quality, so we don't need to or we typically don't want to mulligan as much. Let me just this is way okay, this is slower. Cool, makes sense. Mirror match, the person on the play should stick to their proactive plan, person on draw should be forced to react. Okay, this is something that we should also consider. There's an overarching heuristic around this. Overarching. I'm not sure how to pronounce that word, but what matters is if I'm on the draw, I cannot really race a deck that is as fast as me, at least as fast as me, right? Or even a bit slower, to be honest, because I will be one step behind, essentially. Okay, early during a set release, try to maximize best case scenario. Later on, try to minimize the worst case scenario. So right now, we're already at the point in Zendikar Rising that what works, what archetypes work, what cards work, what cards are better than expected and worse than expected. That has been more or less figured out by now. So we're already trying to overcome the worst case scenarios that we expect for our decks. Close. Okay, this makes sense. And lastly, when playing a slower deck versus a deck full of discard your spells and keep your lands. This won't likely be really applicable. We won't face that many decks that prioritize discard spells. At least they shouldn't, I believe. So in drafts, that is. So but it's still something to keep in mind. There are some of these specific heuristics that are really, really interesting and sometimes counterintuitive even. Okay, so that is it. Let us get back to our game. And before we actually start the game, let's just open up some packs. Okay, Lithoform Engine. That's actually a cool card. When I first saw it in a draft, I let it go through, but then I saw its power. If you manage to get into the late game, it can win games, with even when you cast crappy cards. Okay, cool. A few more wild cards. Parasol. I wished I opened that. Pack one, pick one. Yeah, I have a lot of packs because last time we went 7-2 with a Boros Warriors deck, which it was quite a nice run. There were some close games, others we were ahead most of the time, but it was really interesting. Oh, nice. How many do I have? right now I'm kind of stockpiling wildcards. I plan on like next year or something to start playing more in tournaments and so on, right? In online tournaments. So right now we want Premier Draft Zendikar Rising. And okay, let's spend our coins and let's draft. Let us start. Okay, table is ready. Table is ready for you, sir. Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready, let's start. I usually don't stream at these hours, but I'm on vacations this week, so I'm trying to put it under my belt a few more drafts, and I always prefer to draft on stream. That it keeps me focused. It almost obligates me to really pay attention to what I'm doing, try to explain, try to have a sustained argument and plan behind my picks, behind my gameplay. So out of this pack, Ashaya is a broken card. Essentially, all our creatures are lands, all our forests count and creatures count towards its power and toughness. So this is a broken card. If we manage to do something like a landfall deck around Ashaya, like a red-green landfall deck, I'm really happy for that. Other than that, this pack is not that bad. There's also a Shepherd of Heroes, which is it's a very nice card. It goes well into several different archetypes, and Little Mage is familiar. It's kind of a nice reward to be playing Kicker deck. A Ruin Crab. Okay, are we interested on milling? Should that be our plan? I'm not really sure. With green and blue, it might. It's a very early crab, so I guess I can pick it and try to play around it. The Black Bloom Rogue is a very good card. It's a very good black card. Even on its face value, 2/3 for 3 with Menace is already pretty decent, but you can relatively easily on a rogue stack get it to be a 5/3. Which is crazy, given that this is a land. Seafloor Stalker, it's a nice sometimes finisher in blue. Risen Riptide, it's more of a reward to be playing Kicker, not really a reason to be playing Kicker. Okay, in this pack we have some nice options to consider. So there's another Little Mage's Familiar. If we pass this to have her pick the previous Little Mage's Familiar, they will be quite happy. So I might get the Kicker card, the Kicker deck drafted by other than me. Omara Wizard, it's a nice wizard, but I get the feeling that I need to carve my path right now. Get the feeling that I need to carve my path, and Kicker might be a good strategy. I'm still more inclined to pick Muraza's Sproutling than Little Mage's Familiar, because I'm more likely to play this even if I don't play blue than this. Okay, we're seeing some black cards in this pack. Nothing really in red. Some black cards like Vanquish the Weak, Shadow Stinger. Not really happy for this pack. Ashaya it's really a reason to be playing green, but no real green card to be picked out of this pack. Acquisitions Expert, Shadow Stinger. I guess I need to pick. I'll pick a Vanquish the Weak It's a splashable removal at the bare least. It's only 1 black mana in its casting cost, and if I manage to play green, I might end up... Oh, a nice green card. And a blue card. If I play green, I'm more likely to be able to splash other colors than others. Little Mage's Domination, very nice card if I manage to get into the late game. There's also a Kalni Ambush, which is a very good green card. I think I'll play Kalni. I'll pick Kalni Ambush. I'm more likely to play green than blue right now, and if I don't fall into blue, into rogues, I mean, which I have some reasons not to. This is still a bit expensive. Okay, some cards, I guess. I guess I'll try to stick to green right now. Territorial Scythecat is not an awesome card by any stretch of the word, because it is 1 toughness when it enters the battlefield, so it's easily disrupted by whatever removal spell that the opponent might have. Still, I guess it's the card with more synergy with Ashaya and stuff like that. If I play the Territorial Scythecat and my creatures also trigger landfall, so I guess it makes sense. Then we're seeing some white. We might play green-white landfall. Maybe. So I guess an Aeris Binding is my pick here. Other than that, Living Tempest is a bit too expensive for my taste. It's still a nice flash creature. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't do that much. Aeris Binding, I know it leaves the creature on the battlefield and all of that, but it can still be an efficient removal. Okay. So, out of this pack, what we have? This puts a +1/+1 counter, gain 2 life, play an additional land, draw a card. Scale the Heights is not that good, even on a kicker deck. I'm slightly more inclined to pick a Skyclave Sentinel. I can get it back with my Murasa Sproutling and things like that. Out of this pack, target creature you control, counters for each creature in your party. We're not really doing party in this deck. Drana Silencer is, again, it's an overcosted card for what it does. The -X effect can be easily disrupted by opponents' spells. I faced that a bunch of times. Many more than I wanted to. Kazandu Stomper, I guess it's a nice way to pick back our cards from our MDFCs. Might of Murasa, I might play 1, but I'm not really being that much aggressive with this deck, right? Seafloor Stalker. This is a late Seafloor Stalker. This is way too pricey. 4 power or greater, that's a bit too specific. So we want to pick the green cards. We hope to receive good green cards next pack. I'll pick the blue card. We're not seeing that much red. Creature you control, I'll pick a Tajura Snarecaster. It can be an effective blocker, even against flying creatures. Adventure awaits. Okay. Oh Lord. Yes. This is a bomb. This is a very good green card. I've Jesus. This pack is bunkers. So, Inscription of Abundance, Thwart the Grave, Murasa Sproutling into the Royal. What the hell? Inscription of Abundance, so you basically get all of these effects, and as I explained last time, you essentially, each of them boost, or the first effect boosts the two subsequent ones. So the creature that you give the +1/+1 counters will also likely be the creature with greatest power on the battlefield. So you'll gain X life, and then that creature fights another creature, and for 5 mana. For 5 mana? Come on, it's just crazy. We still hope to wheel maybe the Murasa Sproutling. Playing multiple times our Inscription is simply bunkers. Okay, out of this pack we have a Bloodshift's Thirst, which is a nice card. It's a bit harder to splash for what we are trying to do, so I might not want to play it. I don't have that many black cards. Shepherd of Heroes is a nice blue card if we want to try to push that direction. Other than that, we're not really letting go of any relevant blue card. Cleric of Shield Depths, it's a blocker, but it's not even a good one at that job. Okay, now we have some choices to make. There's a Vastwood's Fortification, which is a reasonable MDFC. It's not great. Still, we have a Kazandu Stomper, so we might want to prioritize these kind of cards. Okay. There's also Canyon Jerboa. Canyon Jerboa can boost all my creatures. If I was doing the go wide plan and things like that, it might help, but still it's only until the end of the turn, these +1/+1s, and you need a bunch of creatures to take advantage of it. Other than that, we have Gnarl Colony, Nayiri's Binding, Fastwood Fortification. I guess I'll pick another Nayiri's Binding. We want to get into the late game, so removal should be prioritized. I'm still not sure, to be honest, if I'll play white, but it's on the contention. I never played white-green landfall, actually. Another Vastwood Fortification, a Royal Eruption, but we are in no position to draft red, unfortunately. This hurts. This hurts my soul. Still have Joraga Visionary, or Yoraga Visionary, depending on how you pronounce it. Yeah, the auto picker was picking almost correctly. I guess I'll pick the creature. I still need some early drops. You see, I have essentially 2, and this I don't want to play this early. I don't think we'll play another Kazandu Stomper, so picking that card would be wasting 1 pick. We'll play 1 at most. Yeah. We have a Core Celebrant, which is also an effective blocker. And it is 3 mana, so I still need 2 mana spells. But I need to delay the game in early turns to be able to get into a situation that I can take advantage of my cards. So, given that, number of creatures in your party, how many party creatures? 1 wizard or 2 warriors, 2 clerics. So yeah, we're not really trying to do party here. I'm sorry for that. But we don't have any other good options, so I guess I'll pick it and see how it goes. The Brushfire Elemental. It hurts my soul. It's a bit not what our deck is trying to do, to be honest, because this is an aggressive card. It's much more relevant in the early turns. Still, it has good synergies with Ashaya, because I can pump it multiple times by playing creatures on the later turns. but I guess a Juru Blightblade can delay the game time enough for us to get a value from Inscription, Ashaya, and stuff like that. Turn Timber Aesthetic is also a card that can delay the game quite well. Other than that, I don't really want to play any of these cards. I still feel like our curve is way too high for my taste. So this doesn't help lowering our curve or answering early threats. Might of Murasa has some kicker synergies, but we're not really doing kicker right now. I guess I'll pick this. I don't expect to play it, but I might have to. Expedition Healer. It has lifelink and stuff like that. It's a 2-drop, so I might manage to stall the game. And I have one or two other clerics. Adventure Awaits doesn't help me. Mesalinx is... it can block, but I don't really want to play that card. So we should be playing green, but I'm not really sure if our choice for white was really correct here. Whatever. Anelian. So if I was playing best of 3, I would pick the Smite the Monstrous for sure. But given that and the Disenchant, so these are sideboard cards for sure. Oh, a Leyline Tyrant. I should be playing red. I should be playing red. Damn you. This is not really splashable. See? That's the main issue that I have against picking it. And I've passed nice red cards. I wasn't past nice red cards in pack 1, and this is pack 3, so I cannot expect to receive good red cards. There's another Scythe Cat, which has, again, nice synergies. Will I pick a Scythe Cat out of this pack? Jesus, am I this desperate? There's also a Core Celebrant, which might be nice, but come on. Skyclave Apparition is a card that I might play. It's a removal spell tagged to a body. Kali Ambush is also very nice indeed. But it's more useful in the late game. But still, it's an MDFC. So I need to choose between these two cards. Green was underpicked, I believe, across the whole draft. There's also Murasa Rootgrazer. Oh, I want these three cards. This one might wheel, okay? This is only pick 2, so this one might wheel, this one might not. And I guess I'll play with Skyclave Apparition and see what it can do in draft. I think I never picked it before. Okay, out of this pack, we have whenever you gain life, blah, 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 Attended Healer. We might pick this. What's our cleric count? Cleric. 5 clerics, so we have a bunch of clerics. Kazandu Nectar Pod, this one might also wheel, and it's actually a nice way to gain life and trigger Attended Healer. So this is kind of a Frankenstein deck right now, but I hope this pack 3 works as we expect it to work. So let us see. Okay, a nice blue card in this Bubble Snare. Dauntless Unity, it's a kicker card, but one that I'm not really happy to play. Again, our plan is not on going wide, really. This Ox, it's definitely not great. I might still pick it. Let us see. If there's a spot for it, I'm willing to try it out. If not, I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Out of this pack, we have nothing really. Nothing. I guess I'll pick a Signate Banneret. It's a 1-2. Can be tricky for the opponent to attack in the later turns into open mana for that spell. Oh, a little Mage's Domination this late. Guess it's a Canopy Baloth. It's a nice pick here. There's also a Dauntless Survivor. So should I pick the Dauntless Survivor? I already have 2 of them. 2, 3. And I'm expecting to pick a Kazando Nectar Pod and stuff like that. So I guess a 4-drop is not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay. Angel Art Protector can help us. Cliffhaven Sellsword, I'm actually more inclined to pick the Cliffhaven Sellsword because it can trade up, so it can keep our life total high. And this is a creature made for to be traded with the opponent creatures, I guess. It's a 3/3, another one. Jesus Christ. Cleansing Wildfire. Nope. This is not a strong card to be played. Let us see our curve very quickly. I have way too many 3-drops, I guess. And we see red. We see a ton of red. A ton. Well, some red, I guess. I won't play another one, but let's pick an MDFC. Okay, this wheeled. Again, as expected. I'm happy to pick it up. Kazando Nectar Pod also wheeled, so you see? I know what I'm doing. Kazando Nectar Pod. It is. Well, it was a bit obvious, of course, given how our draft has been going previously. Sure, Smite the Monstrous in case we need something like that. Living Tempest and another Kazando Nectar Pod. Oh, gems. Nice. I get gems. Okay, let's move stuff around. And get on with the deck construction. So we have a Vanquish the Weak. We don't have that many ways of taking advantage of it, to be honest. This guy is a cleric. So, and given that what we have in our deck is for the most part clerics, we won't be doing parties. So this is a 1/2 card. I guess it does even less than the Seagate Banneret in our deck. Yeah, let us remove it immediately. Let us remove the swamps and see if we get a strong deck without any splash. Okay, I'm willing to play one of these. These, of course. Turn Timber Aesthetic, sure. Let us see if I need to cut any one of these cards. Choraga Visionary, draw a card, so card advantage, it can be really helpful. So the issue with this Canopy Baloth is Territorial Sidecat is a bit, it's better in that aspect, which is this creature is good when I'm attacking. If I'm not attacking, this does relatively little. What can it also do? It can also interact well with our Inscription of Abundance, to be honest, because I can put a land, cast my kick Inscription of Abundance. This is a 6/5. So it's a 6/5 for that I can use to kill one of their creatures, attack, whatever. So there are some nice synergies. I might still play it. Okay. In terms of ways to gain life, we need to check. We already saw that we have like 5, how many clerics? 5 clerics in our deck. That's good. Just for the sake of the exercise, 1 wizard, 5 warriors, but I won't play those 5 warriors most likely. 5 clerics, okay, and rogues. No rogues? Well, 2 rogues, okay. Yeah, there's 1 rogue here. Okay, this card is not really that interesting. Expedition Healer. Dauntless Survivor, this is a warrior. I might want to play this. Inscription of Abundance, Kazan Nectar Pod, Might of Murasa. This is not really what our deck was trying to do. So what I'll do is I'll remove the cards that are most likely to be removed, and then I'll add again whatever is missing. In terms of lands, by the way, before I do that, yeah, as we said, the colony ambush didn't wheel, which again, it's expected, of course. So we just have 1 MDFC. Damn, I should have prioritized those highly with my Kazando Nectar Pod. Given that, I might actually remove the Kazando Nectar Pod. 2 lands? Well, not really, because landfall, right? We have how many landfall matters creatures we have? 1. This I can remove. 2, 3. And 4. Is that it? It's not huge, but it's still something. This deck is really a bit of a Frankenstein. We don't have that much ramp other than Murasa Root Grazer. So we want to be playing like something like 18 lands. So here we have 14. So we want 17. We want to prioritize. It should be a mix because of Nayiri's Binding and cards like that, I guess. So in terms of lands, let's just put that count. Correct. 16. Okay. 17 for the forest. Actually no, because I have the Kalni ambush that can count as a forest. This way I have 9 and 8, 17, 18. This is a deck for 18 lands, I believe. I want to play as many lands, but the issue with this deck, one of the issues is I don't have many MDFCs available. Okay, right now it's a 40 card deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 drops. Core Celebrant, effective blocker. It's a nice card that I want to try out. This can enable us to play twice the Inscription. Tachuru, okay. Well, the deck doesn't look that bad. So let's just 9 plains, 8 forests. Let me just take another look at it. Can see that working. I want to play this Nayiri's Binding early, most likely, even the Skyclave Apparition, so I need to balance my mana among the 2 colors, I guess. Okay, so pretty lands. I love these lands. They look really cool. I never do this, but to the hell. Let us just select the Black Lotus thing. And this is our deck, our Ashaya deck. Okay, let us play. Let us play. Okay. Okay. I can keep this, and I'm going first. Please. Just 1 second. Okay. Now, it's more organized. What do I need to play first? Let's play these planes, because just in case my opponent wants me to discard a few cards. Okay, another planes. That's cool. So I can turn 3 Skyclave Apparition if needed, if they have a worthy creature. If not, I can just Juru Snarecaster. This is a bad creature for me, so I might indeed Skyclave Apparition it if... Okay, or that. That is a very good target for Skyclave Apparition. So if I attack first, are they likely to... They are playing a +1/+1 counterattack, so they might actually trade by these and leave these on the battlefield, I guess. So what I'll do is just Shill and Skyclave Apparition their Moss-Pit Skeleton. Do I want to trade? I have a 3-drop, a 4-drop. This 4-drop might be interesting to attack. So... Sure, I'll attack. Another one. Damn you. Damn you, opponent. Okay, now I have a 4-drop to make in my Canopy Baloth. So, sure. I don't want to attack. Skyclave Apparition, right? Or do I? I want to be pushing damage, and even this guy has trample. I'm curving out very well, so let us attack first. They get a 2/2, but I'll have a 4/3 on the battlefield. 2/2, right? Yes, a 2/2. It's a 2/2 that doesn't get back from the graveyard and all that crazy stuff. Okay. You can attack if you want. I won't block, of course. Feel free to race me, opponent. Feel free to race me. So I guess I'll gain some life with this Turn Timber aesthetic. So first, then attack for 6, and then Turn Timber aesthetic. And gain some life, so that we stall a bit more the game until we are able to draw one of our amazing cards. Okay? You don't attack. Why is that? Now I can Dauntless Survivor and pump my Turn Timber aesthetic. This Juru Snarecaster won't do much on the battlefield right now, so I might be able to... I'm able to double spell actually this turn. So I guess I'll do that. They might have something, but they have just 2 cards in hand. She's not that great. Okay. I can actually hold a bit. I'm kinda being the aggressor. So if I draw an additional land, I'll also be able to attack with this Canopy Baloth. Do I want to stall the game? They have +1/+1 counter synergies. I guess I'll keep on pressuring them. And if they want to attack, I might even just jump block with my Snarecaster. Depending on what they do. They do nothing. So now, I Inscription of Abundance their guy away. Okay. So I guess I'll... Kicker. Yes, please. I want it all. 2+1/+1 counters on it. I'll gain a bunch of life if I put them here, so I'll do just that. Or this is a bit under range for Royal Eruption or something like that. So I'll still do... So, target player gain X life, so I'll gain life. And this creature will fight that creature. Okay, and I win. I wasn't even doing the math right. Okay, see why this is a bomb? It's just crazy. 5 mana for all of that? Jesus. Again, the thing is, the effects are synergistic. That is simply brutal. And that doesn't happen with all inscriptions, I believe. Okay, sure. Let me just grab some tea and keep on smashing. Oh. I'm dropping frames? Why? Why am I dropping frames? Okay. I'll probably need to check this thing later. I don't know. Are my neighbors using my Wi-Fi to stream their stuff? Okay, I don't like this hand. I need both colors of mana. This hand is quite fine. I'll keep it. I have 3 sources of mana. I'll play Colony Ambush on my first turn. So what's the plan here? I won't be gaining life anytime soon. So this enables me to 3-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. This is a 4-drop. Yeah, so this is the plan. I'm not really sure if that cleric is doing much in my deck, but well. Okay, I have a 2-drop now, thankfully. So we'll start with this tapped land in our initial turn. So that now we're able to curve out perfectly. I won't give the counters to their creature. No, I won't. Come on. I'll need to lower the resolution that I stream on. I guess Twitch has a low bandwidth channel for me for some reason. Okay, they have swamp, so mono black right now. I'm not able to play my Skyclave Apparition, but I'm able to play my Scythecat. Should I play it right now? That's the question. They might have Subtle Strike, but I still need to prioritize curving out, right? I need to prioritize that. I will attack. If they want to trade, be my guest. And I wouldn't likely block with this creature, at least. I think. I'll be able to gain some life later. So all is good. All is good. Okay. Now, should I take 5? Go to 13? I want to delay this game, right? Yeah. This will be a 3-2, so it won't be able to block next turn. So I should just block it right now. Are they stalling on mana? Do they have a land drop? They don't have a land drop. Cool. So now I can Skyclave Apparition their creature. Maybe I should have played. This is a 3-2, so it's still not able to block anything really. Now this doesn't have that touch. Not really racing right now, but I'm willing to take 2 damage from this creature. I'm not really willing to take an additional 3 from this, but it will have Summoning Sickness, so I guess this is fine. Sure. No blocks. Okay. So I played the land as Paulo suggests. Am I racing? Maybe I'm being a bit stupid on racing them, but let us draw a card. Let us see what we get. Another forest. Cool. Where are our big cards? Our big payoffs? Where are them? My CPU is fine. My network is fine. So unless Twitch... Okay, I've already filtered my deck a bit, so I don't really care. I don't really care. So if I block, I'll have... Yeah, I shouldn't really attack with that. Sure, they got a 2-2. Come on, deck. I have plenty of lands right now. I have plenty. Now I'm at 12. If I take 4, I go to 8, which is not a life total that I like that much. Even more given that there's a flyer on their side of the battlefield. Are they only attacking with that? It means they have plans for Expedition Skulker. I'm fine on taking 2. Oh, and now I have a flyer of my own. They will have a removal spell, but what can you do? Okay. No, ship the turn. I could have played an additional land, actually. Or I can stock up with lands. Guess 6 mana. I already have 6 mana on the battlefield. So that covers my most expensive card already. It is fine. Oh, nice. So, should I pump my ground blocker? Most likely I should. Right? Yeah. I'll do that before combat so that I can attack freely with the Shepherd and leave a big blocker behind. Okay. Kicker. All of them. 2+1/+1 counters. I gain life. This creature fights. This has lifelink. So it will fight that creature. Let us just play an additional land. Just because. Okay, now I have the ground a bit more stable. And the hair... And I can continue attacking in the air unless they have removal. They're stalling on land, so they are mana screwed. For sure. They're playing crappy cards because that's the only thing that they can do, I guess. Okay, that's a land. That's a land. Do you want to attack? If you want to attack, I'll start eating up your creatures. And it's fine by me. If I draw Ashaya right now, I'll be pumped. So that's one reason to be playing my forests, maybe. So Ashaya is as big as... Well, the power and toughness is equal to the number of forests that I have. And my creatures count as forests. So... I won't play more forests than I already have. It would be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 7 creature. That's already big enough. Okay, and the turn. So I hope to be able to ship away their life total with my Shepherd of Heroes. Let us see if I can. Come on, opponent. Play your cards. Mind Carver. So that's for rogues. Do I have... No, I only have 4. I only have 4. Okay. +1, +0. So, I guess if they want to do weird stuff, I'll do this. Because if they have a subtle strike or something, yeah, if they can destroy this creature, but then this creature can attack profitably, indestructible. Okay, that works. That's another land. And now I need to play defensively. Unfortunately, because I'm drawing too many lands. And I don't want to draw too many lands. So if I attack for 7. They would be at 6. If they attack 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I would be at 3. So that's not good. They might have something. If they attack, they can put me down to... No, I need to calm a bit. I'm not the aggressor right now. I'm not the beatdown. So I need to calm myself and hold the game until I draw useful stuff. Now they have a Death Toucher, which is really bad for me. They have a Death Toucher. Should I go to 7? Am I willing to go to 7 right now? Not really. But if I need to go to 7, I need to take that risk. And another land. Jesus Christ. Come on, deck. You only have 18. Or 17 plus a spell. Come on. No attacks. They're the ones pressuring me. I'll lose this game because of being mana flooded. Well, that's life. Still, I believe I did some misplays earlier. I should have preserved my life total for more time, for longer. So, but that is what it is. They're counting their graveyard cards. So are they blood beckoning something? Not really sure. What do they have exiled? Expedition Skulker. Yeah, blood beckoning, kicked. So I guess now we're a bit screwed. Okay, right now if I don't block, I'll go to 4. I only have 2 blockers, so unless I draw something, I'll lose either way next turn. So I can block. Okay, GG opponent. Lands. It is fine. That happens. And we're back. That was a quick break. Let us go. 1 win, 1 loss. I guess that's as good as our deck can do. Damn. After the matches, after we finish the draft, we'll take a look into the draft log just to see if there was any signal for us to move into red on pack 1, or to think that red might be open. We skipped like three really interesting red cards for our deck. Let us see. Either way, this hand is fine. It is fine. We're on the draw, so we might draw an additional planes. Yeah, we'll most likely draw an additional planes until turn 3. Most likely, yeah. I need to support that argument based on statistics, but yeah, whatever. Okay. Oh, look at my sleeves. They're so shiny and stuff. Oh. Is this Venom? I hope not. It's only mana. Okay, they play the forest. We'll play a plains. And they play a plains. Root Grazer. Okay, that's a better turn to play than what I'm about to play. But it's also a nice target for my Skyclave Apparition. Activated abilities cannot be activated, so it's even a nice target for Nahiri's Binding. Okay, no question about this. This is what I should play. Next turn, it will be a decision between Scythecat or Snarecaster. It depends on how aggro they come at me. Like if they start using... Yeah, this guy has Vigilance, that's the issue. So of course I won't block. And now they can do all their shenanigans. If they want. If not, it's even better for me. So now, I actually want to remove their creature while adding to the board, so Skyclave Apparition is my tool of choice for this. It will turn a 2/3 Vigilance, which does a lot of different stuff, into a 2/2 later in the game. Okay, opponent. Do you want to trigger anything with Murasa Root Grazer? This is the time to do it. You're playing 3 colors already. They were banking all their money on the Root Grazer. Oh, damn you! Oh, damn you, Diogo! Mythic Booster. Mythic Booster. Nice. Nice. That is very nice. What will you do? Oh, sure, man. I don't really care. I don't really care. So now, Sidecat plus Forest is the play. I won't be gaining life to trigger my attended healer right now. The Juro Snare Caster is not doing much. So yeah, this is a nice follow-up turn. No attacks. If they want to attack, I'll let it through. There's a Northern Beetle. 3 forests, 1 plains, 1 swamp. Not sure if they're just casting that for something. Oh, so I should remove this Horn Beetle as soon as possible. So I guess I can play this, and with my land, play my Expedition Healer. As long as you control another Cleric, which is not the case. So I'll just do this. I need to do this stuff before combat. Otherwise... Oh, this is not that great. Damn it. This is actually an argument for me to play the Apparition only after the Nayri's Binding. Oh well. At least he cannot attack nor block, so I can try to push some damage. Okay, it has trample. So next turn I might be able to play Attended Healer. This will gain lifelink and I'll be able to make a cat token. Which is not that bad. Where's my pack 1 pick 1? Where is it? I want to play with it, at least once. It's a mythic, come on. If you draft mythics and you're not able to play them, what are you doing with your life, right? Okay, they have 2 mana up. Not really expecting anything from them. I'll hold to this forest. I might draw a Kazandu Nectar Pod, which will start producing 1/1s each turn. So I'll just play this before combat because I will gain life during combat with the life linker. If the opponent let me. Okay, they let me gain some life. Okay, and the turn. Value, value, value. Nayri's Binding on the Horn Beetle is really crappy. It's only activated abilities, so it's not triggered abilities or static abilities or whatever this is. Okay, they removed my... Oh, see? Kazandu Nectar Pod. See? Ah, know your deck. Know your deck. That's... Damn. Okay. Let us see. This is a 1/1. They have a bunch of stuff going on. So I might leave my Attended Healer behind. I should just attack with Dauntless Survivor, right? Or should I just keep on pressuring them? I might just keep on pressuring them. I have another way to start triggering the healer, so I will attack with both of these and not the healer. Come on, opponent, you're thinking a lot. I don't like when that happens. It's typically a bad omen for me. But they're using the pretty lands. I don't really like the borders of this, how it works on digital. Tap target creature, sure. I'll resolve that. I'll just attack with this. It is fine. I will play this and play my land, and I'll still get my 1/1. See you, opponent. Yeah, you should commit to your plan A and focus on your plan A. But first time each turn. So yeah, I guess I cannot do anything really. I cannot give lifelink to any of my creatures. Okay. This is nice, but I would very much prefer to use this as a removal spell. I'm not really forced to use it right now, so I'll attack with all. And next turn, if needed... Oh, I could have played my Tajuru Snarecaster. That was a slight punt. Could have played it. Because now I cannot do both. I cannot both kick Inscription and play the Tajuru Snarecaster. Unless I draw a land. I believe I have 6. This costs 5. No. That's not even enough. That's not enough. Do your maths, Diogo. Do your maths. Okay, Scoot Swarm. That's not good nor great. I can still... Oh, this is an instant. Cool. I can kick it. Okay, that's your plan, opponent, right? So I will take the opportunity. Then to do what? To make this creature bigger than their creatures. Target creature to put 2+1/+1 counter. Submit. Target the player to gain life. Yes. Submit. Oh, I'm in full control. Creature you control. The one that is tapped. You don't control. Submit. Okay, there's a Stomper. Now I can attack with all. There will be a force to do something. Okay, that's game. I was about to play my Xanadu Stomper. I was a bit lucky because their Scoot Swarm only showed up in the late game. But the Ornn Beetle didn't do anything, right? I don't know. Weird. Didn't do that much, at least. So, next game it is. Oh, another pack. Nice, I like packs. Let's open up a pack. Oh, no. Let us open them only afterwards. Just before anything else, let's just go to the store. Okay, nothing of interest. But if you're not already aware, there are these codes that you can use to get some additional lands. So I believe this one I already used. Okay. So these are the lands with illustrations designed by Bob Ross. Oh, come on. Oh, sorry. Wilderness with 2 S's. Okay. That island is pretty. Happy swamp? How can a swamp be happy? I don't understand. This game used to make sense. Move mountains. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And the last one is the tree friend. So if you're interested in knowing these codes around, I'll post it on the... I'll post a resource that I use on the chat right now. There you go. And let's get back to the games. Okay, 2 wins, 1 loss. We're not that bad. We're not that bad. It's almost 5 o'clock. There should be enough time for us to finish this because before I need to leave. I need to leave in like 1 hour and 30. In almost 2 hours, so should be fine. Okay, another amazing land to die with. No, I cannot keep this. I even go first. No, this is a mulligan. Oh, this is a keep. This is a keep. So I might want to play Colony Ambush or not. This is a turn 5 play. I have 4 mana. So I might decide on whether I play this now or later. Regarding lands, I want the full 4, I believe. I'm on the Ashaya plan right now. The Expedition Healer won't do that much. It's a turn to play, yes. But I very much prefer not to have a turn to play than to... And the core celebrant should be able to hold the lines pretty well. Okay. Now we have a Skyclave Apparition. We can play stuff. You should hold this opponent. This card it has a lot of potential if you use it something akin of a combat trick. To do me 1 damage per turn, come on, that's garbage. That's garbage. I don't even want to play my Skyclave Apparition right now. I just want to play my core celebrant. And that's it. I'm able to hold the line right now. Now we have some removal that we might use next turn. This Colony Ambush, I'm more likely to play it as a land right now. I already have 2 pieces of removal in hand. But there's no real reason to rush ourselves. I guess I want creatures. I guess I want creatures on the board to have a bigger Ashaya. So I might still do something to their Skyclave Squid. No. I want to play this as a land. 4 or less. Either way, it's a creature with 4 or less. Or permanent. Non-land permanent. They might still play the kicked spell, the shell something. Shell something. No attacks, no need to rush things. I don't want my creatures to be in danger. I love them. I want them to be happy and have a long life on the battlefield. Mind Carver. Okay. That's a 2/1. I still have a core celebrant. Okay. There's our 5th land. And there's our Ashaya. I could even get frisky and attack with the core celebrant, but come on, it's just 1 point of damage. This guy has trample, which I'm happy. This will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will be a 5, 5 or a 6, 6. This is not a forest. It's an 8, 8. Oh, lands. Oh, number of lands. It's not number of forests. Oh, Jesus. Oops, sorry. No attacks. Ship the turn. And now they play a removal spell on the Ashaya, and then that's it. But then Nayri's Binding is... Oh, it's only creature or planeswalker, so no good. Okay, next turn I can attack with Ashaya. That's what she's good for. I can even pump it. No, I can use my Dauntless Survivor to pump my core Celebrant and attack with it. Because, oh, I can actually play this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know why? Because this is... And I can pick back my colony territory. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is so good. This is so good. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't care. Let us attack with Ashaya. You do your best. Now, Kazandu Stomper, yes. Tapping Skyclave Apparition, exactly. I want my Colony Ambush. Back to my hand only. Am I still able to play this? No. It's suggesting to play as a land. Right. I can now use this Colony Ambush to target one of their creatures. So yeah, I'm in a very good position. They still have 5 cards in hand, so... And they're playing black, so unconditional removal, it's something that black is known for. This is only converted mana CMC 2 or greater. 2 or less. Okay. That's the best thing you can do, right, opponent? It's fine. It's fine. So Nayri's Binding. I don't need to use it right now. I can still use my Colony Ambush to get target creature you control fights, target creature you don't control. So this card fights this one. This gets 4 toughness, which is still plenty to attack into. Sure. It will return tapped. So it cannot block. It can scry for them. 1 top, 0 bottom, so that's not good. That's not great, but I have an Nayri's Binding. I could have played a territorial Dauntless Survivor and pump one of my creatures, but no need. Okay. They won't attack, so let us push max value. I'll put this on the Trampler because it's a bit more secure. I'm trying to secure the additional 1 point of damage per turn, and the Trampler is the creature more likely to be able to do that. Now, if they play a creature or something, that's fine. The thing is, they also lost life to play this. Okay, that I can Nayri's Binding very easily. Okay, they will... Yeah, I know, it's unfair to play against a broken mythic, but... What will you do? Right? Oh, It counts itself as a land. Auto landfall. That's a mechanic that wizards should explore. Auto landfall should work. Okay. Okay, now I'm happy. Now I'm happy because I played my Ashaya. What else you need in life? Just need to play Ashaya and retire. I can now retire from my magic career, even though I didn't accomplish much. No, just kidding. 3-1 right now. Let's try to grant us our 4th win. The goal is still 7 wins. I still believe that the game that we lost was the game that I played worse. Yeah, I was trying to attack when I shouldn't for a little while in the beginning of the game. So that's something. Let us see. Let us see. Alex Magic. Alex Magic. Okay. This hand is crap. I need to mulligan this. Not play anything. What are these hands, man? I go first. I cannot drop to 5. I'll keep this. I'll drop Canopy Bailoff. I'm so far away from casting Ashaya, but that's the way I can win this game. Mulliganing to 5 is not really an option. Okay. I'll put my most expensive card other than Ashaya on the graveyard and start playing Magic, I guess. I need to draw land, and that's not happening. Please, deck. Now I need to be flooded. Okay. It could be worse. At least it's a 2-drop. It could definitely be worse. Okay, that's a land. It enables me to play nothing at all. Oh, I can. Oh, forget it. I have three mana creatures to play. I guess Core Celebrant. I won't start attacking anytime soon, and this way I start gaining more life than I would otherwise. So I guess this works. I guess this works. Okay, sure. You just want the additional card, right, opponent? Nair is binding this. Is not that good. They will continue to gain life. Okay, I need lands. I need lands. Do you know what that is, deck? Please. If I play this, I'm not able to double spell with this. So I would play an additional land. Yeah, I'm not able to. So I guess this is I got into a loop now. I'm doing the same thing turn after turn. That is fine. That is fine, I guess. Expedition Diviner. Sure. That's a nice target for binding. If I draw a land... No, I don't want to put lands in my hand. Come on. Landfall without lands, it's like... Come on. Should I attack? I have a blocker, so why wouldn't I? Cancel. Next, I'll attack. They won't block. Of course not. at least. What the? Okay, sure. Makes sense. Just because. Just for them to be afraid. That was likely a punt. Because... but still, it's a 3/2 flyer. It's a nice target for Nayri's Binding, but I'm not drawing lands. Unfortunately. Yeah. I have a single card. My graveyard, this is a 3/3. No. Unkicked. I just want to delay this game as much as I can. And they are delaying the game too. But the issue is... Okay, that's an issue. That's already an issue. And now they have 5 lands, the next land starts making copies of Scud Swarm. Okay. This helps me to grow my creature. They can still just block. I will kill this, and they will just lose 1. Yeah. So that's no good. No good. My only play is Expedition Healer. And I'm playing with 9 planes. Damn. Well. This, my friends, is a phenomenon called regression to the mean. So on Sunday I had a very nice run with my warriors. And now I'm getting screwed by variance. Sure. So now that's not good. That's no good even on blocking duty. So that is 5. If I block, I'll gain some life. They might choose to... I don't kill their creature. But if I block, they can only kill 1 of mine. I kill theirs. I guess I need to. I need to keep my life total high. Even though that would be a nice target for Nayri's Binding. For which I have 2. I have 2. And 9 planes. Okay, no worries. I believe this is the best play that I can do, I guess, because now they need to trade. They can just kill 1 of mine and I can kill theirs. That is fine. My 3/3 stays, unless they have something. For 1 blue, I doubt that's the case. So if I put a +1/+1 counter on my Murasa Sproutling, I have a nice blocker. And I can try... If I attack, they will attack back. Even though the Little Mage's Familiar is not that good of an attack. So I want to try to pressure them to put the Scud Swarm in front of my creatures. Let us do this. It's the only profitable attack that I have. Damn it. Damn it. And that's the issue of not having cool removal. This is activated abilities. Oh, Christ. Okay, that is fine. I was counting on that. $26 cards, 18 lands, 14 lands, 26. So only 12 of these are spells. The rest is all lands. I guess I don't have much of a choice right now. No attacks. They're also gaining a bunch of life. Yeah, I'll be Scud Swarmed all the way. That's a pity. Please, my Murasa Sproutling or something. Of course not. Okay, I'll let that go through for now. Okay, that's a Plains. And now I can play either my Ashaya, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is a 9/9, or I can Nairi's Binding. I guess I need to play Ashaya, right? That way, next turn I can probably even double spell with the help of my creatures. Let us see. Oh Christ. Now I have no hope. I have no hope. They countered my Ashaya with a crappy counter spell. They will likely kill my Kazandu Nectar pod. No need on sequencing this differently, so turn Timber Aesthetic it is. Now I will only draw lands and that's it. Nope. No, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to attack. Damn, this has been a rough match. Yeah, sure. And see? Lands, 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 lands. It is fine. We need to focus on doing the best plays we can, and that's all. And accept variance. The sooner you do that, the better. We have no way to win from here. This is a 2-1, so I guess I'll just trade. Okay, that's not as bad. Still, this is a 5-4. It's a 3-4. And this is an Nairi's Binding. So I leave 3 mana up. With 3 mana I cannot do anything. Sure, let's gain some life. Another land for our opponent. They already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Scud Swarm, so plus an insect, exactly. Now they'll have 10 or more, 7. Oh, this was, okay, sure. I miscounted this somehow. Now they're doing whatever they want. I cannot do anything here, right? They can attack with all, and I'm likely dead. They have 7 able to attack. Okay, let's gain some life. And now you join the party. So if I play this, what are you doing? Oh, I cannot really play both. No attacks. I'll tire my opponent off. That's my plan now. Are they decking before I do? They are. But is that really a question? It is not. It is not. Another into the Royal. Course opponent. Do all the crazy stuff that you need to do. Okay. Okay, 15. So if I block like this, I'm dead. GG, opponent. I couldn't do much, unfortunately. Okay. So we're 3-2 right now, I believe. Yes, so let's fight for the 4th win again. Let's change the music. I'm always listening to this. Let's switch up to more of what? Lo-fi, synthwave, that's what we're listening to. Hip-hop, sure. Stream beats, hip-hop, for sure. To get us into the mood of beating our opponents down to the ground, I guess. Okay, we're fighting Nairi. This is not really a great hand, but I need to keep this. This is not constructed, so not really hope to have much better hands. Okay, so there's a 2-drop. I'm fine. Now I'm able to curve perfectly. I might play Shepherd of Heroes before Ashaya to just in case they have some weird removal spell. They will want to target that creature for sure. This is a 2/3. Discard an Intimidator. If he attacks without doing without making my creature a coward, I will block. You hear me? I will block. Okay. Come on. Do I value this creature that much? I do. I have 3 drops. Okay, that's bad. But at least I got the... So you need to see the positive side. I got the pump spell out of their hand. That was the goal. Yeah, you did your work pretty well. So now, unless they want to spend their mana on my creature, I prefer to play this because I won't be attacking anytime soon. So they will either have to spend mana on pumping their creature or doing something like that. If they don't make my creature a coward, they will likely pump their creature. That still binds them the mana for the turn. And I'm happy to have an aggro deck only with a creature on the battlefield. Okay? It's fine. He's spending they're spending their removal on my bad stuff. Now I play my Murasa Sproutling. Unkicked. I'm ramping into bigger stuff, opponent. So you should save your stuff. Okay, cannot block. That's fine. You won't be able to make all my creatures Not able to block. So now they might place an additional creature. Will they? That's a relic column. That's a shitty creature, opponent. Come on. What are you doing? Christ. Okay. Now we'll put a flyer on the battlefield. And that's it. So I guess I'll play an additional planes just in case I need double planes down the road. I don't want to attack. This is still a pretty effective wall, so I don't want to... Oh, it's not able to block. Damn. Damn. Still, I very much prefer to have 2 creatures able to block. They're Kargan Intimidator. If I manage... Okay, another removal spell, you see? So... I believe they are getting dry on removal spell. They cast 1, 2, and the pump spell. Let us see how it goes. Still now I might have a breach for me to cast my Ashaya. Okay, sure thing. I still would have enjoyed having my Shepherd of Heroes on the battlefield. But it's such a magnet for removal spell. Doesn't even make sense. So, Ashaya, I can... Ashaya and nothing else, right? So... I can also double Dauntless Survivor to try to draw any additional removal spell into my Muraza's Brotling. Right? I'm at 13. If they attack... So I guess I'll do that. I just want to be cautious with my Ashaya. I'm also giving them opportunity to draw additional stuff, which is not that good, I guess. Now, at least I'll have a 5/5. And creatures to block the Kargan Intimidator if they don't pump it. Okay. Okay, they have something. Some kind of instant. Probably it's not useful, but they have some instants. Okay, let us play the land. If they have removal, they better use it. Okay, now this is at 5. I hope to kill that before they have the chance to use it. Still, they can attack with the Kargan Intimidator, make one of my creatures a cower, the other if they pump with a +1/+1, it does nothing. So it's still a champ block that I'm willing to do. I want to keep my life total high. Okay. That is a fine card. You don't attack? Oh man. You're doomed. Okay. Choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. So I can, with this, fight the Geopede. I feel like I'm delaying the Ashaya too much. Am I? Probably I am. If I attack with this, I'm able to kill both of their creatures if they double block, right? So I can attack with all. I don't really care. They might make my Ashaya not able to block Kargan, but Again, I don't really care. If you want, you need to double block. You're at 10 life. That's pretty low. Okay. What will you do? Nothing? I'm fine with that. Okay. So, Ashaya it is. It's a 10-10. And I'll end the turn. Now my Kalni Ambush will remove whatever blocker they have. And we'll go for the win. Still, it's 7 cards, not enough. They might do this now, but they will tap it. So they won't do that. Yeah, they're a bit dead. Okay, now it's able to attack. They only have 2 mana up, 6, I don't know any +4 spell. Okay. So now, I can Skyclave Apparition. This is converted mana cost. Oh, opponent. Oh, opponent. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for this. It will hurt. 11-11 on their 3-1. This way they aren't able to kill any of my creatures, and now I'll attack with all. See? Waiting. Being patient pays off. Well, let's see if I win the game. They might still have something, right? I might still be dead, but still this will only be a 3-3. With 2 cards in hand, I very much doubt that they can dig themselves away from this hole. Okay. They have 3. I guess they need 4. Turn Timber Aesthetic. If I attack with Ashaya, discard a card. They don't have cards to discard. So I can still just attack with Ashaya and not offer my Murasa to be eaten by one of their creatures. So, Ashaya it is. They will jump with Magmatic, most likely. Yeah. They're trying to do something with the relic. Yes, a bit more life, please. I want all the life that I can gain. Yeah, I need to drop the resolution. Yeah, okay, opponent. Thank you. Silver tier 4. Let me just see what time it is. Okay. Still fine. Okay. Let us claim the prizes. So let me just do something different. Bullet journal. Okay. I need to drop resolution to 720p. Okay, just taking some notes on my to-do list. I need to drop the resolution from 1080 to 220. I guess the bandwidth that Twitch offers non-partners or non-whatever they call it is a bit lower. And I'm getting a lot of frame drops. Even though my internet speed is pretty good, my machine is also very good. Not doing weird stuff at all. So, okay. Yeah, I'm happy on keeping this hand. Core Celebrant. Still need the additional planes to play this. I'll keep it. Sure. It's not great. It doesn't really do what we're trying to do. Well, it kind of does. In the early turns, what we want is to stall the game. And this is a bomb. So, again, play the land that I have the fewest of, just in case they have removal. No, 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 no. I won't play an Inscription of Abundance. Of course not. Come on. Okay, 3 forests, opponent. Really? Okay. Okay. It's a gargoyle. My turn. My turn. Okay, this I'll keep for the next turn because if I draw land, I'll be able to double spell. If not, well, I'm not. Amuraza's Throttling is able to attack. But I have an Inscription of Abundance that I want to get back from the graveyard with. So these two cards are more or less cards that I'm not willing to touch right now. And unless they... Well, since they're playing with Forest, they might have Dauntless Survivors to put a counter on this creature. So... And since I have 2 Dauntless Survivors, I might actually be playing with one Skyclave Sentinel. Because I drafted one. I picked one during the draft, I mean. Okay. That's not a land, so I'll keep on doing my stuff. No attacks. Ship the turn. Ship the turn. I might be playing with one Skyclave Sentinel. Okay. Let us see. Let them first commit more stuff to the battlefield before I start doing weird stuff. Now this is a combo on itself. Because I gain life, I get immediately a 1/1 token. I don't want to attack this early. No attacks. If I draw land next turn, I might Inscription of Abundance one of their creatures. The flyer is a nice target. And I got a land. Oh, this. Oh, opponent. This will be huge. Kicked, of course. +1/+1. So, target creature to get +1/+1. My token? No. No, not my token. I want to be able to attack with this too. Target a player to gain life. Creature you control. Sure. I gain a bunch of life. Okay, do I want to attack? Of course not. Not yet. Right? Now I have 5 mana. I can Raza Sproutling next turn. And kill an additional thing. Afterwards, of course. Yes, that's the card. How did you know, Arena? All the counters. All the counters. So they're able to... See? You don't even need to do anything else. They just scoop. When you double Inscription, they just scoop. Oh, I'm so bad. I'm such a bad person. I need to work on that. That's a goal for 2021. Okay, whatever, I don't care about that. Those are 5 wins. So no better time to pause for a bit, and we'll get back to this in a second, okay? Like 5 minutes break, sure? Okay, see you in a bit. Hello there. Let us go to our 6th win. Yes, we will. Olha ela. Oh, come on. Okay, it's not a good hand. Opponent goes first, so I have an additional chance to draw an additional land, so I guess I'll keep it because I have both colors of mana. I'm on the draw, so I'm more likely to draw something, and I still have a 2-drop, a 3-drop. I'll keep this. Ruin Crab, I don't like to see that. And that's not a land. It is fine. It is fine. Tap to chat. Okay. Oh, he's offline now. Whatever. Sure. So Dauntless Survivor it is. Now we have our 3rd land drop. We can Core Celebrant most likely. So that next turn we can... Okay, sure, whatever. I very much like taking cards out of my opponent's hand. And this is a counter spell that can be quite useful when building up the game. So we have 2 Scythe Cats. Can play 1 this turn. They aren't that interested on attacking, so I guess we'll start building up our Scythe Cats. We could also play the Core Celebrant, which would gain us some life with the Scythe Cats. We're getting milled pretty badly by this Ruin Crab. Oh crap. No more lands? Come on. Okay, I guess no need on playing another Scythe Cat right now. I can play this, and next turn, if I have a land, I can think about playing a Scythe Cat and a land. No attacks, no need. 3 lands are not enough, and my opponent is milling all my lands away. See, we were going to draw lands. Another land. So we can Scythe Cat land, or we can draw a card. Canopy Bailoff is not doing much. I forgot about our plan of removing some of our a card to put the Skyclave Sentinel on our deck, because we have at least 2 of those 2 drops that give a +1/+1 counter to a target creature. Okay, so Scythe Cat, grow, and that's it. I'm at 20. Next turn, the plan is to draw an additional card, milling myself just a bit more, because why not, right? Unless I draw a land. If I draw a land, I can do additional stuff. So let us try to offer the trade. They won't take it. Makes sense? Well, it sort of makes sense. I'm not sure. Not really sure. It's a trade with this, yes, or a shump with this. But a shump with this, okay. If they were planning on playing 4 mana stuff. Okay, this is a land. So this takes us to 5 mana. 5 mana is Ashaya. It makes Ashaya a viable play, unless they have removal. Yeah, I won't attack. Why? Because my creatures will count as land drops, so they will pump the territorial side cats like crazy. See? They're already huge. But next turn. Oh, next turn. So 4 mana, I still need 1 mana. Okay, I can like tap the Core Celebrant or something. Okay. You tap that guy. You tap that guy. Okay, that's a land drop. Oh, it untaps. So good. So good. Yeah, that's why this card sucks. Okay, so this is a land drop. This is a land drop. This is a land drop. Everything is a land drop. I might still lose. I might still lose. I love this deck. Not really, but it's doing stuff, right? I don't care. Attack with all. You either shump or you die, opponent. It's as simple as that. Damn. Oh, they have trample. Oh, Scythe Cats. You're so good with Ashaya. Okay, now our deck is doing stuff. It's really doing stuff. Our Ashaya is carrying us over to 7 wins. Easy mode. Well, we might still lose the next game. We might still lose this game by milling, right? But I guess not. Next turn they're dead unless they have a few creatures to play. Can play my Canopy Bailoff. That pumps my old team, gains my additional life. I don't draw an additional card. They have me like in a 3 turn clock, not counting this one, and I have them on 0 turn clock. Or 1 turn clock. Okay, of course. Are you rage quitting, opponent? Please don't do that. Please be a nice guy. They're just thinking. Yes, of course, they're just thinking. Don't assume the worst from other people. That's a good lesson. Okay. So land out. Yeah, I'll just play everything. I could have played Kazan the Nectar Pod before. That would win me some more life, but that doesn't really matter. But my creatures have trample, so that's why I'm doing all of this. I think they are pretty much dead. Attack with all because these guys have trample. Yeah, I guess if they block... Yeah, it doesn't do it, opponent. It doesn't do it. Jesus. Jesus, Ashaya. That's some dominance. Will we do 7 wins with a deck like this? Jesus. Holy moly. Red or white? We're playing some white, I guess. Okay, so one additional game. It's last game either way. Let us win this. Let us win this. If we win this, I'm really happy because two drafts, two sequential drafts with 7 wins. Well, that gets me happy. Last time I won, I joked a bit on Twitter that I just made the Spikes Academy course from Ben Stark, which it's very interesting. It's not groundbreaking, right? Okay, so if you're playing for a while, you already know a few of those stuff, but it's really good to consolidate information to make you more analytical in your way of acting. So, and the subsequent draft after that one, I won. So that was great. F1 2 drop. Yeah, I go first. I guess I still need to keep this. It's a 2-lander. This is a nice hand to die with. Our deck has 18 lands. I will lose, right, with this hand. No, I won't. No, I won't. Keep. We're playing with gold already. That's cool. Okay. I need this. And whatever to make our turn to play. Okay, we need lands, deck. We need lands. Please, deck. Even if it's tapped, I don't care. Please give me lands. That's an expedition healer. Please, deck. Oh, Christ. I said I wouldn't lose with this hand. Please don't let me lose. And I'm playing against clerics. And probably it will be the best clerics deck I've ever seen or something. Okay, that's not white, so I'm not able to actually stop that. Scythe Cat. I can play a Scythe Cat. No need on playing a Murasa Sproutling. One of my win conditions is recurring the inscription with the Sproutling. No attacks. It will just bounce on their expedition healer and I'll be down 1 blocker. Okay, this doesn't have reach. No. Oh, this is just an insect. Okay. Okay, playing a Blight Blade is not that good. So I'll just Sproutling and threaten to attack with a large creature. No attacks right now. Next turn, I can... No, I cannot. Well, I can still attack with Murasa Sproutling. They might jump, they might put these 2 in front of it. I can attack with both, right? Should I attack? Yes, they right now, as things are, they have inevitability. So I need to do something. I need to do something. So I guess I need to attack. If I play this, I can Skyclave Apparition their attended healer. And then attack. That's a nice plan, isn't it? I will also get 4 mana, but 4 mana, the best thing I can do is really to Skyclave Apparition their cleric away. That will also make this cleric lose lifelink, which is good. Which is very good. Okay. I don't care about your 3/3 or 4/4. This is a 4/4. Oh, Jesus. I wasn't really paying attention. So next I will attack because I need to. If they want to trade, that is fine. Yeah, I'll just kill both. Come on. What are you doing? Okay, I need to be the aggressor, unfortunately. Another one. Christ. Will I have to Nairis binding that? No, I can just attack with stuff that can kill it, right? Okay, so before anything else, let's gather some information. Okay, that's a land. Cool. I can play it after combat, so I can just attack with these two. Yeah, that was not a great attack with the Blight Blade. It was not. That was a bit too rushed. That was a bit too rushed. Okay, it will attack for 3 lifelink in the air. That's very good. This has reach? No. I need to lock down. But if I play this, I'm not able to play anything else. If I play this, I'm able to cast my Kazandu Stomper, which is a trampler. So I guess I'll need to take the risk, right? Yeah, you can double block with your guys, I know. That is fine. It wasn't this one, it was the Kazandu Stomper. I somehow in my mind I mixed the two illustrations. Okay, that's a Scythe Cat. Okay, that's a card to be Kazandu Stomper. Root Grazer. I can Root Grazer, play again my land. 6. That's still not enough to play the Kazandu Stomper, unfortunately. But it's still possible to play like this. Return, Nairis binding, their life linker, most likely, because it's really doing stuff for them. Or Fearless Fledgling. Fearless Fledgling is quite scary. So if this costs me 1 mana, essentially, so I get 5 mana. 5 mana enables me to play this for 3, leaves me 2 mana, and I'm not able to do anything with 2 mana. So I'll just play this, but before I do, let me see if I want to do any attacks. Yeah, they want to delay the game as long as possible, right? They have inevitability. This attended dealer is crazy. Okay, next turn I can try to do some crazy stuff. Up to 2 lands. I can Scythe Cat, play a land. So next turn, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Muraza. I cannot really return. No, submit 0. I have this Muraza Root Grazer to grant me at least 1 drop per turn, so that is enough for me. Hey, Jesus. 7-5, no, please. Please don't. That's huge. Now I really need to do this. Okay, I'll play a land and territorial scythe cat. I think before I was doing the math wrong with this Morazza root grazer. I cannot do stuff when it enters battlefield. So I still need to push damage. No. No. That was not my plan. Another misplay. Oh, Jesus. At least we're putting them on the back foot. Crazy. Oh, but oh no. More creatures. I don't like you to be playing more creatures, opponent. Let us pressure them. Let us pressure them with all we have. I'll make my scythe cat grow. I was almost sure if they wanted to trade, I would be quite ecstatic with that, but I knew they wouldn't. Okay, for this to trigger, they need to either kill or sacrifice creatures. It's a nice combo with a Tender Dealer. Don't get me wrong. But I have a ton of life, right? This Kazan Nectar Pot does some work. It does some work. Some really good work. Then I can return a land to my hand. 3 attackers. Should I also attack with Kazandu Nectar Pod? Yes, I should. I should push all the damage that I can. On their turn, I can return a land to my hand with the Morazza Root Grazer. Of course, you would do that. But I'm killing you with other stuff. Yeah. So much card advantage. Jesus. They could have done this. Maybe not. Okay, sheep the turn. I'm at 19. I'm not afraid of having them attacking me back. Okay, that can kill something. You have a cleric, a rogue. Okay, what will you kill? Maybe the apparition. Yeah. Okay, nothing I can do. That's a 4/4. I don't like 4/4s on your side of the battlefield. Oh Christ. This is really an uphill battle. Whatever, can be a forest. Okay, that's a flyer. Can I attack with stuff? I can, right? No need on stalling the game. I need to attack. Try to make them not understand that they will lose a lot of life. So since this is losing, I will just kill the illusion, which is the bigger creature. Not really activate this twice. If I had a land, I could kick this, but it wouldn't be enough because they double blocked correctly. Yeah, they gain life. Damn. Ah, they gain life. I have 20 cards left. I have some good cards left. I can turn the game on its head if I just get my inscription, for example. Jesus, 4-3. They're at 12 again. And they have so many creatures. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, this is a game that I'll most likely lose. Yay, 2 lands. Thank you. If I attack, I'm dead, so now we need to switch the plan a bit. We managed to do stuff with their side of the board, but two healers. Oh Jesus! No attacks and sheep the turn. So we managed to do some stuff, but now it's really hard to do whatever. It will just accrue advantage with their flyer, and unless we draw something really crazy good, we have nothing. Resolve. So I won't get the land back to my hand now. Yeah. This deck is too good. Okay, Dauntless Survivor, that does shit. That doesn't do shit. They are gaining a lot of advantage. Should I play my land just to gain some life? Maybe I shouldn't, but I should still play this. And should I attack? If I attack with a 3-4, I can still profitably... I guess my only choice right now is to draw a bomb somehow. Should I actually attack to reduce their side of the battlefield? No. Sheep the turn. Of course. Resolve. Yeah. This game is over. This game is over. It was still a very good run. But there's always a bittersweet or just bitter taste to lose on the 7th mat on the game for the 7th win. But this deck is awesome. No, I don't want to get back a land. That doesn't accomplish much. They're at 21 with a crazy board. I could have played the land just to gain some life. To the hell. Oh, yeah, they wouldn't do that. I don't even know why I'm thinking about using the Muraza Root Grazer ability to put a land and trigger these on their turn. Because it won't make any difference. This Relic Vial will kill me dead. It will kill me dead. They can just start sacrificing creatures and win the game, right? Sure. Attack with all. Oh, all the removal, you say? now they win. Okay, GG opponent. I think for the most part we did well, but it was an uphill battle, and they were doing a lot of good stuff on their side of the battlefield. Still, 6 wins, not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, let us claim some prizes. At least I got the draft paid in gems. And 5 boosters. Let us open this stuff up on stream. Just because. Okay, a common, an uncommon. Okay, I don't really care about that card. Soul Shatter. It's a nice card in limited, for sure. Archon of Emeria. This is still nice in limited, but it's just kind of a good common, I would say. Casting more than one spell each turn, that's symmetric, so it nothing there. Non-basic lands your opponent control enter the battlefield tapped. In limited, they more often than not already enter the battlefield tapped, so you don't really care about that. Okay, let's see what's the next rare. Okay, this is a nice rare. The uncommons are also good. Crawling Barrens. This is a nice card. Of course, it works like wonders in, or it more or less works. It kind of works well with +1/+1 counters, but it doesn't trigger the Orn Beetle, for example, I believe. So there's a lot of stuff here that it's not really the best thing. And the Glasspool Mimic. This is definitely a playable card. I'm happy to see that one. Oh, I forgot to take a snapshot of the deck. Oh, no worries. Skipped frames. Yeah, I need to do something about this. Okay, so that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a nice run. We went 6-3, but still 6 wins with that deck. I to be honest, I wasn't expecting. Of course, the rares did a lot of work, but I wasn't expecting them to take us that far. Still, I believe in most instances we played quite well. We were patient. We were playing according to what the game was asking from us. But the last game they had inevitability. And we saw that happen. So we had to risk. We had to risk for the possibility of having them stumbling. Of course, with spells like the Blood Beckoning that got them 2 creatures back to their hand, and all the other crazy stuff that they played. It was really an uphill battle, and at some point we had to get back into the defensive, and from then on we were just dead, basically. Still, it was a very nice session, I believe, and let us see if tomorrow if I might stream tomorrow too. So in order to try to get to Mythic or close to it during December, but let's see if that happens actually. Okay. Either way, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something, and don't forget, if you liked what you saw and you want to keep up with my journey, and you want to join my journey actually of learning Magic, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, so that you basically, the only thing is you'll receive a notification whenever I go live. And if you're also interested, I also post the recordings on YouTube. So you can also find me there under my name. You can find the link on my About section, for example, on Twitch. And I'm also on Twitter and Instagram if you want to interact with me in those platforms. Okay, this was a nice run, fellow walkers, so see you next time. Bye-bye.